Alrighty,
Roll Tide!
welcome back. Triple option, Caden, Tyler, and Dylan. Yes, I imagine I'll be getting a bunch of garbage this whole episode because I told everyone Bama Moneyland. It felt so good, and they played so well for about 30 minutes. That last 10 to 12 minutes was rough, but the best part is I went to the bars with my boys, and my buddy Zay. He's all, Caden, if Alabama wins, I'm paying your bar tab. And I'm like, oh, bet. And like with Bama, like I was like, if Bama was within 5 at halftime, I'm drinking, you know. I think they were down by 4. So I was like, bring another, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, the bet.
What'd your tab finish at?
Oh, it was like $40. Nothing crazy. Oh. Yeah. $40. It was at
Texas.
It was the Twin Peaks. So,
Let's say, isn't that like 2 beers?
No way, dude. In Utah, maybe they were $3 beers.
Oh, okay.
So
you can get hammered in Texas pretty quick.
Yeah, don't do that math. Anyways, yeah, Roll Tide let me down. The one thing I did get right was I just didn't post about it.
So of course.
I knew Purdue was gonna destroy NC State, and I knew the vending machine is what they call him wasn't gonna have a good game with points. What I did do was take his assist, and that was a first half cover. And
nice. He's actually not a bad passer.
No, he's really good, especially for his size.
He's going to do great on somebody's offensive line this year.
No, see, and I'm so tired of that take, bro. Like, let the dude just play basketball. Like, even the Panthers tweeted something about it. I was like, come on, dude.
He's not going to play ball.
No, he's not. He's
already in the league. His name's Kenny Lofton, and he's a G League guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he should play football just because he's big, you know?
I mean, that's a good reason to play football.
Be that as it may, but like basketball players are soft. There's no room for basketball players in the NFL. You can give me your Jimmy Graham. Here's if you guys
Julius Peppers, Jimmy Graham, Antonio Gates. That's kind of crazy.
I was about to ask who's the only player ever to play in a Final Four and a Super Bowl?
It's Julius Peppers.
Dude, I was actually about to put money out there because I didn't think either of you would get it. So,
I know that shit, dude. Do you know who else played in the NCAA tournament? He's an active receiver in the NFL right now in the NFC South.
Active receiver in the NFC South that played in the tournament?
Yep.
Okay. Can't be anyone on the Panthers. Is
it?
Thielen?
Did Thielen play ball?
Thielen played lacrosse. That's like a well-known story. Deontay Johnson, maybe he's soft a little bit. Okay, we'll tunnel that. Chris Olave, no. Who even are the Bucks? Oh, is it? It's definitely not Mike Evans.
It's not Taysom Hill, is it?
Mike Evans is like 6'5", 6'6".
You gotta lock in a guess, and I'll tell you.
Hold on, let me do my process. Drake London, no.
Okay, I can't be 100% that he played in the tournament, but he did play college ball.
Okay, so now that opens up the whole.
I read that
he. Can you give me like a conference, not in the NFL, but like ACC, SEC?
Conference no longer exists.
So Pac-12.
Oh.
Pac-12. And they're currently in the NFC South?
Currently in the NFC South.
How many teams have they played on?
Can't answer that. I've given you a huge hint. That's 4 teams.
The what? The Pac-12 or the NFC South? Oh, NFC South.
The NFC South.
I understand, but like, bro, there's no way.
He's a starting receiver currently.
Oh, he's a receiver.
That's the first thing you said, Tyler.
I don't remember you saying receiver.
I would be
receiver in the NFC
It would be
South.
Drake London. It's got to be Drake London.
Okay, he's saying Drake. Who are you saying, Tyler?
Mingo. I'll go Mingo.
He wasn't in the Pac-12.
No.
Yeah, it was London.
Yeah, the Pac-12.
I knew Pac-12 would give it away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well.
It's weird. Like, it was a video, like, talking about just different NFL players that played in the tournament.
And Drake London's soft, so.
He's better than most of the receivers on your team.
Is he? I would argue no, we don't know. You're telling me Drake London, as of right now, is he a bust?
Yes.
No. A bust?
Absolutely.
He's going to be a bust this year, too.
How has he not been? Where has he produced? Okay, let's play a little game. Him or him, okay? Drake London or Chris Olave?
Olave.
You want a crazy stat? Who has more touchdowns in their career, Drake London or Garrett Wilson?
Drake London.
Probably London.
I think it's either tied or one of them has one more.
Okay,
which is crazy because
Drake London or Garrett Wilson.
I think I'd take Wilson.
I'll take Wilson. Dude, last year, this is Drake London's stats. 110 targets, 69 receptions, 905 yards. That's not a bust. With Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heineke at quarterback.
First round receiver.
Oh, let's look at what Garrett Wilson did.
I didn't say Garrett Wilson wasn't a bust.
Is he a bust?
Where was Garrett Wilson drafted? Who was drafted higher?
Was that the same draft class?
I might have been a year different.
Yeah.
I think Wilson's was a year sooner, wasn't it?
Because,
if anything,
what about
he's a year
Kyle
later.
Pitts? Would you say Kyle Pitts is a bust so far?
No, I'm going to argue that's quarterback and coaching.
But for how much hype
Arthur Smith was awful.
Arthur Smith
got so much hype.
I don't know.
Didn't their second and third string tight ends outperform Pitts?
Garrett Wilson had 147 targets. Sorry, 168 targets, 95 catches, 1,042 yards, and one more touchdown than Drake London.
And all three stats were better.
And here's the other thing.
He dropped 70. He had 73 missed balls. That's crazy.
Didn't have any help at receiver or quarterback. Drake London is consistently getting man-to-man defense with no help. They have Kyle Pitts. They have Bijan Robinson. Dude, they should be. He has one-on-one opportunity, the best opportunities in the league.
So you would not take Drake London on your team right now?
No, that's not what we said. We
love. You call him a bust. 3. Why would you take a bust? If he's a bust, you don't want him on your team.
Wide receiver 3, Drake London. Sure.
Slide him in
right behind.
He's a wide receiver too.
Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Drake London.
That's crazy.
I would be a beautiful offense.
Your team is going to be impoverished forever.
No,
you have just cursed them.
Who say that?
Cursed them.
Who does better this year then? London or Wilson with the quarterbacks they have if they stay healthy?
Wilson.
It'll be interesting because it's going to be first year with both.
Wilson.
I think it's Wilson. I just don't like London. I hope he goes high in fantasy.
I don't know.
I think they'll put out similar production.
Okay. Well, while we're still on the NFL topic, I know we had difference of opinions on Mr. Stephon Diggs' trade. Dylan, you didn't love the trade?
I don't dislike it, but I mean, it's a 1-year rental. Like, they're shooting for the stars right now. And CJ had a great rookie year, but there was a lot of people underestimating him too.
But don't you want your team to shoot for the stars?
Yes, but on a 1-year rental is tough when you already have 2 very good receivers. Tank Dell's coming off an injury, yes. Nico Collins is a very good receiver. Dalton Schultz is a good tight end.
Y'all don't think Nico Collins is a little overrated? Because he wasn't good his rookie year.
CJ did make him look better than he was.
And maybe he just popped off, which is good. And, good quarterbacks can do that.
I was going to say, his quarterback was Davis Mills, the giraffe. Yeah,
but at some point, you got to show, no one knew who Nico Collins was. Nobody. Bro, I'm willing to bet you had no idea who Nico Collins was last year.
I did. The year before, yeah.
No, the year before CJ Stroud.
Yes.
Well, good on you. I'm a big football guy. I had no idea who Nico Collins was. I know he went to
Yes.
Michigan, but
anyways, it wasn't a bad trade. I just
It was
feel
for the
like
Bills.
I feel like it could have if you're gonna give up that, I feel like you have a chance at getting Ayuk.
I doubt it. I don't think the Niners would let him go for that.
They only gave up a second. And it wasn't even their own second. It was a second they got from someone else.
2025 too, not this year. And
Right.
they're gonna. It makes so much sense because then if he is toxic in the room, you just let him walk.
Yep.
If you let him walk, you get a How do you say it? The comp pick or whatever it is.
Compensation pick, compensatory.
Compensatory, yeah, that's the word. And that's probably going to be a third rounder. So really, like you're using a second round draft pick that you shouldn't have anyways, and you're only moving back one round. Like, and Stephon Diggs walks, and he's over 30. Like you're not paying him much. A+ trade on Houston. The worst case scenario.
I just think it's a gamble when there's other guys out there.
Yeah, but like, is there other guys out there that you can get for this cheap? Like, if you trade for Brandon Ayuk, you have to pay him the bag.
He didn't hurt your cap because the cap was hit for the Bills. The Bills got hit with his cap.
Yeah. No, it's so perfect. The worst case scenario is he balls out and CJ Stroud and Stephon Diggs become best friends.
That's the best case.
And no, that's the worst case because then you have to pay him.
He loves his other receivers. I don't think Diggs gets much attention. He loves those other two guys.
So you're not drafting. You're taking Diggs off your board.
No, he was kind of on my board.
Even in Buffalo, he was not on my board very high.
He was lower on my board, but now I'm just like, no.
Who would you draft first? Stephon Diggs or Curtis Samuel?
Curtis Samuel. I like he's the only guy in Buffalo right now. I love that.
Yeah, no, I'd take Curtis Samuel.
This is how I'm not playing really.
You take Diggs?
Again. Yeah, I'm taking
a side
Diggs.
bet right now that Samuel want to do touchdowns or better year in general. I bet Samuel has more touchdowns than Diggs next year.
I don't know if I would do touchdowns, but I would do receiving yards.
What about catches? Who gets more catches?
No, because Curtis Samuel's going to get 150,000 targets.
Why wouldn't Diggs if he's such a good receiver?
Yeah,
I know he's going to get the long balls.
I'll do yards.
Curtis Samuel, I watched
Curtis
Samuel for 4 years on Carolina. That man does not like he's good, or he's a top tier wide receiver 3, but he's not going to be your
Curtis Samuel or Drake London.
Catch. He's going to be your gadget play, like a DeAnthony Thomas in Oregon type, where some points you're like, holy shit, this guy's good. Other times you're going to be like, what is that play call? Just a Curtis Samuel?
Who has Samuel had as quarterback?
Cameron Jarrell Newton.
Old Cam Newton.
Who has Diggs as his quarterback? This is arguably Diggs' worst quarterback he's ever played with, no?
CJ Stroud is Diggs' worst quarterback? No. He had Case Keenum.
Did he? Oh, I thought he always had Kirk.
No,
he had Case for 1 year.
Oh, okay.
But that was Case's best year. He had Case threw
up
like 4,000 yards.
Did Diggs make Josh Allen? Because Josh Allen wasn't necessarily that good.
What was Diggs' year? He only had 1 year with Jefferson, right?
Nope.
No, that was the trade.
That was the trade.
Was it? So he didn't. Oh, because what's it? We don't know what it's like. Diggs not being the one, because I don't think Diggs is the one.
He's the two.
He's the 2 until Tank Dell's healthy. If Dell's healthy, bro, I say Diggs is 3.
If you can come on here and honestly say Stephon Diggs is the 3rd receiver in that room, you don't know ball. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm saying it from a standpoint
you can make an argument for Nico strictly because of the chemistry they had.
That's what I'm basing it on.
Is coming off a broken leg.
I think if you put Sketch on the Texans right now, he's higher than Diggs.
I think you're retarded, brother.
The only reason I say that is
sorry for cussing.
Even when Dell went down, all CJ talked about was Dell. Every interview was Dell. So I think Dell's getting all the attention if he's healthy.
don't get me wrong. I'm in a weird spot because CJ Stroud is so damn likable, but I really need him to be bad, and I need Diggs to be toxic, and I need him to destroy that organization again. I need another
Me too.
Deshaun Watson situation. Okay.
Me too. He's in the South. I
Jesus
need him to be
Christ, that is a lot of people you are hurting.
No, that's yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? I'm selfish. Okay, I need Bryce Young to play really well. Okay.
Are you saying that because him looking bad would make Bryce look better if he's not good?
100%.
If it comes out that CJ Stroud is a serial sex offender, Bryce Young does not look as big of a bust.
Correct. And we're like, oh, maybe they knew what they were doing. And that's also why I hope Caleb Williams might also be a serial sex offender.
Wow.
Probably the dudes though. Let's be real.
This has gone off the rails, brother.
Let's anyways, Stephon Diggs trade, really good, really good.
One side.
Okay, before we move off, Tyler, how can you argue he's a wide receiver 3 and then think it's such a great deal?
I think it's a good deal for the Texans because it only helps them and they didn't give up a lot. I hate the deal for Buffalo because, first of all, you had no receivers. You took that, what was it? A huge cap hit. I'm pretty sure it was a big cap hit, and they already had to cut a ton of people.
Non-quarterback cap hit of all time.
Exactly. So you already took that. So if you're going to get rid of him, why not do it before you took that hit?
The trade was probably a year too late, but you guys know the Buffalo told him he can look for a trade anywhere but Kansas City, right?
Yeah. But, what's one more year with him? Let him walk after a year if you're going to take all these consequences, and all you get is a second that,
because, if you let him walk.
He wasn't a free agent. He had 3 more years
after this year. After this year, he's not a free agent.
No, he is now because of the trade. They
restructured his contract.
Do you still take next year's cap hit if you let him walk after this year?
I'm sure you probably do, or else they probably would have.
That was part of the thing that Houston did with him is they upped his salary for this year so that they don't take the cap hit next year.
I just think Buffalo should have done it before the cap hit. That's my biggest thing. I was like, if you knew you were getting rid of him, do it before it hurts you because they only got hurt from that.
They should have done it probably halfway through last year, but that doesn't make sense.
About week 7 because he sucked after week 8.
That would have been a really good. We would be talking about the Bills being the smartest team ever if they would have done that. But anyways, that's our Diggs talk. Let's move on to the championship game. Well, did you guys watch any of the women's basketball?
I didn't. I watched the Final Four a little bit. I didn't watch the championship game. I was out busy.
I watched the Final Four and the championship game. My thoughts are that Paige girl from UConn, she's feisty and she's good at basketball.
She's got 1 more year in college to get better.
Caitlin Clark was really good in the end of the UConn game and really good to start versus South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what the in-game adjustment wasn't great. I don't know if that was coaching.
Yeah.
The first half against UConn, not good.
Right.
And then Iowa was able to mix up what they were doing, and she got way better.
Yeah.
Start of South Carolina, she did pretty good. I mean, she had a 7-0 run by herself in the first quarter.
18 points in the first, which is nuts.
Yeah. And then just could not adjust after that.
And it's the one thing that everyone's saying about her is her body language and whatnot. In UConn, she did. It was a tight game the whole way. She did a great job of not showing negative body language. And the second half of that South Carolina game, even when it was close, even when they were leading, she had that awful body language and just bad. And then she started taking shots and I know she's got the green light from damn near anywhere, but some of those shots, what are we doing?
I heard she didn't take a 3 in the last 7 minutes.
I don't think that's true. I could be wrong,
really?
But because she was shooting from, she was shooting offset from Planet. And to be fair, I haven't watched a ton of Caitlin Clark. I thought it was awesome to see her. I thought it was fun. I think she's great at basketball, and it was actually enjoyable to watch. But I also thought,
why?
You don't have faith in your other teammates. Why are you taking a off balance fadeaway 3 from 30 feet? And in her defense, she In that first quarter, she made one. I was like, oh god.
She also hit like 9 of them the game before.
And like the green light is just there. But
It's green as hell.
yeah. The
one light
men's
only.
college basketball. This is being recorded on Monday. The game starts in about an hour and a half.
Oh, it's in an hour.
Starts at 8:20. You're right. It's in an hour. This will be the last thing we talk about, so Dylan could go to his bar. First thing we got to do, Zach Edey free throws. I put it 19.5. He shot 2. So Dylan and Tyler, you both took the under. So today I'm going to give you guys a little different one. Zach Edey free throw.
Wait, what do we win for taking the under on that?
We didn't discuss anything like that. I think I'm just going to make this whole wall full of bets we make, and then just see who has
all your losses.
record.
You don't want to place a $5 bet for us then?
A $5?
You have to take the under on his free throws on Prize Picks.
I already looked. It's not there. What is all over your lips, Caleb Williams?
I just ate a Tums.
Oh, oof.
I was dying. I've been dying. I had to.
I don't know. Those words are pretty close.
I think it would be interesting. Like we do, like first person to get to 5 on these, the other 2 sponsor a bet. I think that'd be cool. If you guys would be down.
Okay. So
Like,
first person to lose 5.
Yeah. So and then it restarts after 5. So it's like not like if someone gets to 4, like they don't go to 4.
Oh, if I'm sitting at 4 and you hit 5, then I don't get to keep going.
You go back to 0.
Okay.
Thing. And then the other 2 people just kick in $5 each, and then the person crafts a lay however long they want.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
we
right
each
now,
have one except for you, right?
yeah. So right now, Dylan and Tyler both hit that. I did not.
What happens if 2 people hit 5 at the same time?
Then I think the one person.
The loser sends everybody each at one of us 5.
I was gonna say each just 10.
Oh, I was gonna say each 5, so it's still
Are
a
you-
$10 reward.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. Yeah, I guess if you're a winner, if you're a low, we'll do 2 $5 bets. That's fine. You guys are wanting to place those bets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, either way.
Tyler, is there something else you'd like to do?
No, I'm saying like I don't have to be the one to place it. Like I'm okay. Like you don't have to send me $5 to place a bet. You can place the bet and then send me the winnings.
So here's
that's
my
what
thoughts
I'm
on
saying.
that
That's the whole
is
point.
tax reasons. If somehow this $5 bet hits, I'm not going to pull out $600 of my own money and give it to you and then go to cash out and lose 80 of it from freaking stupid Utah taxes.
So we have Caden do all of them because wait, are you? Ooh, is it taxed in Texas?
Guys, it's $5. The most you can win is $125.
You'll be
do all
taxed
demons.
like $20 maybe.
Not if I do all demons.
Taxes, bro, that's part of the bet. I'd argue that's part of the bet.
I'm trying to make it easier on everyone.
Because the whole point is them sending you that money. That's the gratification.
Yeah. That's why I'd rather you send me the winnings than me send you $5 to place your bet.
If someone crafts up something that's going to end up winning them more than, we'll say $300, then you have to put it on your own.
Okay.
Hey, isn't it like 16%? So just minus 16% from the winnings.
No.
Anyways, what is the leg tonight?
Let's do. We're gonna do Zach Edey free throws again.
Okay.
What's it at?
I don't know. This is me making the line.
Okay.
I have no idea what the actual line is.
So what's it at?
I'm gonna say 8.5.
8.5?
8.5.
So you're one down. You did 19.5 last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You went
let me
down.
see
I'm
if I
surprised
can
you didn't
pull it
go
up.
down more.
Let's get an
So 11, 2, 14, 7, 11. Why is it so hot? Wait, why are you at 18?
What do you mean?
Is this attempts or makes?
This is 8.5 free throws.
attempted or made?
Ooh,
Attempts. They're attempts.
damn. Yeah, attempts.
Attempts.
I was gonna say your line is so high if it's makes. Most he's ever made is 14.
I'm trying to pull it up on.
Attempts. I'm going under. He's only been. Never mind. I'm not giving out free information. I'm going under.
I'm gonna take over on that.
Ooh. I
He's-
also am going to take over.
He's only been over 18.5 once.
But 8.5. 8.
Oh, 8?
8.
I thought you said
8.5.
18.
8 point. Dylan, you heard me, right?
Oh.
I heard 8.5.
Okay. 8.5.
Oh, last time was 9.
Last time was 19.5.
Okay, so that's why I'm getting confused. I thought you went 1 down. So if we're going 8, yeah, I'd have to take the over. That'd be insane.
All right. Everyone's on the over.
Maybe I should have stuck under just because it's different.
They don't have it on FanDuel for free throws.
All right. Next question. Let's do score. This is just for fun. Score predictions for the game tonight. We'll do
Just total?
No. Like actual UConn versus Purdue.
Okay.
UConn 82, Purdue 74.
82, 74. This is I did see a stat tonight that it is a race to 69 because both teams are undefeated if they get to 69 first.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I'm gonna go Purdue 76, UConn 73.
You did 76 for Purdue. What did Dylan do? Because I don't want to do the same numbers.
74.
I did 74 for Purdue.
Like
Split the middle.
I'm gonna go 71 for Purdue. I have not watched any of UConn.
They're overrated, bro.
Let's go UConn 82.
Wow. What's the line at? It's plus 11 right now or something?
I thought last I saw it was plus 7.5 or minus
It's
7.5 for
6.5.
UConn.
6.5 UConn right now.
Bro.
The over under is 143.5. So they've got them each getting at least 72.
And I'm locked in, right, as the number one for our little bracket bet.
Oh, I haven't even checked that.
Yeah, you were number 1. So Tyler has to place a bet for you. Because he had McNeese
I lost
State
weeks
going to the
ago, though.
finals.
Like we knew I was losing.
You've been out since the round of 32.
Yeah.
You've been out for a minute.
Hey, I think it was the 16. I think it was around the 16.
I think I'll claim that the first week of NBA playoffs. And so that's when I'll have him cook something up for me. Alrighty. Anything else we need to cover? Anything we miss? Again, this is being taped on Monday. So go ahead, Dylan. It's taped early. How did UConn win today?
Klingen's going to shut Edey down
Mm.
defensively. He's not going to get in foul trouble.
Mm.
I would argue Edey really hasn't gone up against a guy as tall and athletic as Klingen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Purdue's moneymaker.
It is.
UConn can kill you 18 different ways.
Braden Smith is coming off the worst game of his life, and that 100% is going to switch.
I took his over on threes.
Lloyd, I think his name is Fletcher Lloyd, is also going to be a monster tonight. Zach Edey will get Daniel. What's his last name?
Donovan Klingen.
Yeah, Donovan Klingen. He will be in foul trouble pretty early. That is due to whether bad reffing or whatnot. And
that's what I'm concerned about is bad reffing.
I think it's going to end on a Fletcher Lloyd game-winning three-pointer.
It is also Fletcher Lawyer, I think.
Lawyer, that's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's a weird last name. I'm not knocking you. I'm just letting anybody know that wants to place bets per Caden's recommendation. It is Lawyer.
Do you guys want to hear my bets real quick?
Yeah, I can give you mine. It's only 2 legs.
Let's hear it.
Braden Smith, more than 1.5 threes, which is a demon.
Right.
And Stephon Castle, more than 7 rebounds, assists.
Ooh. I did 2 different bets, both 4-mans, both all demons. So Tristan Newton, more than 6.5 assists. Donovan Klingen, more than 9.5 rebounds. Braden Smith more than 7.5 assists, and Edey more than 14.5 rebounds. That's all one. Then the second one is Donovan over 15.5 points, Edey over 26.5 points, Mason Gillis more than 7.5 points, and Cam Spencer more than 6.5 rebounds. So one pays $418 for $8, and the other one pays $348 for $6, and that was the rest I had in my account.
I was gonna say those are weird numbers. That must have been all you.
I had $14.80. I was like, ugh.
It's weird that you didn't split it 7 and 7.
I thought about it, but the one I was more confident about, I wanted the winnings to be at 418 or like over 400, because at $7 it was like 356, but then at $8.80 it was at 418.
All right.
So
you want to know what MGM has the scores as for each team?
let's hear it.
They've got UConn 75, Purdue 68.
That sounds about right. That sounds.
So they don't have Purdue getting to that 69 mark.
Well, it's a race to 69. Let's go Boilermakers, baby. That's it for the pod. Thank you, everybody.
Huskies.